Chickpea and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making pork and chickpea stew. Yum. And for this dish we're going to need some pork. I have here about 500 grams, roughly a pound of pork loin, which I have diced into 1 centimetre pieces. To our pork I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. Okay, a couple of pinches. And some black pepper. And I'm just going to give that a stir. Just combine the salt and pepper into the pork. Right, and now we're going to fry this. I'm just adding in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm just going to leave that to warm for about 30 seconds. Now in with our pork. And I'm going to stir fry this for about 5 minutes. Just so that the pork has kind of like cooked on the edges and yeah, taken on a nice dark colour. Right, I've turned the fire down a bit because as you can see our pork is nicely brown. So I'm now going to add some onions to this. I'm just dicing 1 small onion. And also 4 cloves of garlic. Well, grated these actually. Oops. So in go the onions and the garlic. I'm just going to turn the fire a bit higher, and literally I'm just going to just stir fry the onions and the garlic and mix it in with the pork. I don't want the onions to be brown, I just want them to be slightly softened. Oops, we can get rid of that. I said I didn't want the onions to take a bit of colour, but they have, and that's because of the pork. Nice. Right. So, fire down, and now to add the rest of the ingredients. I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, half a teaspoon of seasonal, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of mixed herbs, or in this case Italian herbs. If you don't have it, then do a mixture of a teaspoon mixture of thyme, parsley, basil and oregano, and half a teaspoon of dried chilli or dried chillies. Turn the fire a bit higher, and we're going to give that a stir. Right, I can see our pan is a little bit dry, so I'm going to add another tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm just literally just frying this now for about 30 seconds. Now in with a chicken stock cube. You can use vegetable. I wouldn't use beef because you don't want the beef to overpower the flavour of the pork. And just give that a stir. And I think I'm going to add another teaspoon of paprika. I do like the taste of smoked paprika. So that's half and half. Better. I have here a tin of chopped tomatoes. So in that goes. Give that a mix. And now in with a tin of drained chickpeas. And again, give it a mix. Right, going to bring that up to a boil and then simmer it for 25 minutes. I forgot to add, during the 25 minutes, I'll be checking on that now and again, giving it a stir. And if I see that it needs a little bit more water or a bit more sauce, I will add a little bit more water to it. So I'll see you in 25. I feel I need to explain continuity here because in my haste to get dinner out on time, I switched off the stew because I was making some flatbreads and some rice to go with it. And I completely forgot to video the grand reveal. So this has been cooking, or finished cooked, about an hour ago. So I'm now going to dish up an hour later, but never mind. But that's to explain why I started cooking when it was broad daylight and now the sun is just setting. Ooh, even after an hour, look, it's still hot. So I'm just going to give that a little stir. Look at that. And I didn't need to add any more water to that. So our stew is ready. Nice. All I'm now going to do is add some spring onions to this. And here it is, my pork and chickpea stew. I'm going to get a little bowl. Have a little taste of this. Spring onion on top. Yum, yum, yum. I said I haven't tried it yet though. Okay, here goes. And it is still hot. Oh my god. That pork is just melting, honestly. Oh, maybe because it had an hour to rest. Still can't believe it. But I'm glad that I added the extra teaspoon of paprika. It's made a big difference. It really has. Ooh, that is nice. Oh, that is good. That is really good. Sorry, you're gonna watch me just finish it now. One more mouthful. Really good. It's so good. Got to try it, please. So tasty. And pork is very lean meat, but when you cut the fat off it, that is. So there we have it. Until the next time, peeps. See ya.